G'day, my name's Callen Thompson, Mixed Farm Advisor, Central West Local Land Services. Today I'm going to talk about the Christmas shutdown and how this may affect your business. A lot of the services that we utilise to make sure that we've got feed on hand, water and other essential services for our farms do shut down over this period, and there's a few steps that we probably should take to make sure that our Christmas is a enjoyable and relaxed couple of weeks. Feed is a big consideration. Some producers may still have feed in the paddock, whether it be green or dry feed. Now's a good time to do a feed budget to work out how much feed there is still in the paddock and how long that's going to last. If you need help doing this, there's some really good resources on our website, or our local ag teams can help you. If you're using grain and hay, it's worthwhile doing an inventory and working out how much you have and how long it's going to last. The drought feeding app developed by DPI is a really good tool to do this. Otherwise, our ag advisory staff can help you with this as well. It's also worth considering if you've got feed ordered and you're planning for it to get there around Christmas time, that if there's a breakdown with trucks or machinery, it may be difficult to get parts to get that machinery fixed to get the hay on farm. So it's worth having enough hay or grain on farm for the period. Water is another important consideration. If you're still using surface water, it's worthwhile measuring how much water you've still got in your dams and working out how much water your stock are going to use. There's some good tools again on our website. Also, we can help do those calculations. If you're using groundwater, it's worthwhile thinking about how much water your stock are going to use, especially in the hot periods around summer. It's also important to consider that in these times of high use, there's a lot of stress on our water infrastructure. So if you think that there's a limiting point in your infrastructure, it might be worth getting that fixed. It's also going to be difficult to get parts for any pumps or any machinery that may break down. So if there's something that you can have on hand, that might be a good option. If you do need to sell, it's probably worth thinking about doing that sooner rather than later. The abattoirs and sale yards will shut down towards the end of December and won't start until early to mid-January. If you've done your budgets, hopefully you'll know that you've got enough feed or water to get you through this period, and that's why it's really important to do those budgets sooner rather than later. There's other services that we rely on, like vets, agronomists, rural stores and mechanics, that may shut down over this period. So it's worth ringing them and asking them what their opening and closing hours are going to be through Christmas. That way you know that you can get them if you need them. For local land services, we'll be shut from the 20th of December through to the 6th of January. In this time, you can ring the 1300 number if you have an emergency.